All right, let's take a look at the Beat the House standings. Woo! Look at all that bloody red. Awful week, everybody. And a good job picking the line there. Now, you're supposed to, for our purposes, you're supposed to split the panel. So that was bad. However, it was real close. It came, I mean, there was a late score there. Or the last New Mexico State score cost Tennessee and all of us who went with Tennessee. And what that meant is we've got a new leader. Mike Stoll moves to the top. He's the only guy on the board that took New Mexico State. He moves to the top, so Bob Hodge is out of the top slot. And it also means that Chuck made $1,300, if I had that up correct. The casino has never brought in cash like that. And just take a look at how he celebrated. Look at that, a giant martini glass filled with cash as he threw it up in the air and enjoyed himself. Again, at some point after the season, I'll do all the AI outtakes because it tends to make you look like Steve Bannon. Okay, Chuck, let me get your prediction, Tennessee, Florida, or your line, not your prediction, your line for Tennessee, Florida.
Okay, John, I mean, it's just going back to the swamp. We've had people like Will say never pick Tennessee until they actually, after they go down there and win. I look at this game, I'm looking at Florida's offensive line because that's a veteran group. It is a really good offensive line. If they get the running game going, it sets up the play action. DJ Lagway looks a lot better. That's a big key for me. Another thing is some of the injuries for Tennessee. That was kind of disturbing on that one little stretch there. I'm also looking at this game as a what if. What if Tennessee loses, then they have Vanderbilt next and looking at 7-5. If Florida loses, they got Florida State next, and they're looking at 3-9. Ooh, I'm going to do the line at 2.5. I saw it open at 5.5.
But who you taking? 2.5.
I'm taking 2.5.
It's Florida minus 2.5.
Oh, the line is Florida minus 2.5.
Yeah, there we go. So right. Vols plus 2.5.
Vols plus 2.5.
Yes, and the line you saw was Tennessee.
Tennessee opened as a 5.5 point favorite.
And then you're going completely in the other direction.
Right, and it actually dropped to, right now it's 3.5.
Okay. So it's minus 3.5 in reality for the Vols right now. But ours, to split the panel, is plus 2.5. Okay, so Mike Stoll, Bob Hodge has been ducking this. He hasn't been here for the first pick. Whoever's first has to go first. So Mike Stoll went ahead. I knew the pick. I knew what it was going to be. I asked him to send it in. He said, to make sure you would know this, I don't run and hide. He said, I will give my answer first as the leader because I ain't scared. So Mike Stoll is... and then I forgot to write down what he's doing. So that was kind of stupid. Here we go. What did he say? Oh, 100 on Florida. So Stoll takes the Gators with 100. Bob took the Gators with 200. I asked him beforehand. Now, the other guys haven't seen this. Jimmy, what are you doing?
I was committed to not picking Tennessee again, but I'll take Tennessee 100.
All right, 100 UT. Daniel.
Got to try to make up some ground, so I got to go 200 on the Vols. 200. I don't want to do.
Tennessee. Josh Ward.
I also have ground to make up. What could go wrong here? 200 on Tennessee.
200 Tennessee. I have ground to make up, but I'm so far behind it doesn't matter. So I've made a pact. I'm not taking Tennessee against Florida down there until I see it. I'll put 100 on the Gators. Marlon, I will get later. Ollie.
Man, I'm close to the edge of not having anything left, so I'm just going to ride with the Vols. I'm going to put 100 on the Vols.
Okay, 100 on the Vols. Sterling, you got 100 left too.
I'm going all in Tennessee, baby. Don't stop right now. All in, baby.
Which means 100. Will, you're already out.
I'm out, but I'd mortgage my house and put it on Florida.
Holy smokes. Yeah, I at least thought about it for a second, but I want to back out of my pact. You feel pretty strongly that
Absolutely.
This ain't the year.
This ain't the year. They got a running game that I just worried watching that guy that running back against Ole Miss last night coming off the edge. And then I say, how are our safeties going to come up and hit that guy? That's a bad fit for us.
Cole Kubelik a couple of weeks ago, I think it was the Tennessee-Kentucky game, he said Tennessee's toughest game the rest of the way will be Florida because of the Florida blocking scheme against Tennessee's defensive line. Okay, watch us next Saturday, 11 a.m. right back here for the Saturday kickoff. Catch us all week on the Sports Source Digital Network. We're doing the final word. That goes up Tuesday. We've got action goes up tomorrow. And we'll see you right back here next Sunday for a Florida postgame Vandy preview. See you next week.